The inception of bringing three guests down to speak to the football team really started with a discussion with an alum, which is Kevin Regan out of Kansas City. He's an attorney that specializes in sports management, and Kevin has a strong love for Emporia State and Emporia State football. And he was the one that came up with a suggestion about 3 months ago of coming back to our campus and doing a program similar to what he does for NFL teams, including the Chiefs and Atlanta Falcons. And then the icing on the cake was he thought about colleague Neil Smith and Gary Baker, who's a police detective and a former ESU football player, joining him in this effort. And so we've been working on this for about 3 months, and I think it turned out fabulous. I think the kids were very receptive. Neil Smith was wonderful, and it was a great evening.
Oh, is that right?
What got me into this is two things. One, you do not say no to John Lohmeyer. And two, you do not say no to Tim Cody. John and I are old friends from my days down here, and they had this idea to come visit with the football guys about decisions, choices, and consequences. And I was glad to come, and we reached out to Brother Neil Smith to see if he could join us. He said he'd be glad to come, and Gary Baker was a good friend here and after graduation. Gary's got a great career in law enforcement and thought he'd be a good component of our visit. And thankfully we were all able to get together, and Coach Higgins was able to find a time convenient for the guys to come up here. This has been a great visit for us, and we're taking away hopefully as much as we can.
My name's Officer Baker. I'm with the Westwood, Kansas Police Department. I was contacted a couple weeks ago, and like Kevin Regan, we're both ESU boys, and both played football down here, and asked me to come down and speak, be part of a group to speak to the team about alcohol prevention and awareness and making good choices, basically. So I jumped at the chance. It was a great opportunity to see these young men that are playing football and giving their time to the university, and we just kind of explained to them that they need to make proper choices, be smart with their college career, be thankful they got an opportunity to play for such a wonderful university, and just give their best. So it was a great opportunity for me, and I'm very happy with the outcome.
You know, the message was to the team is that, you know, we wanted to put out there the awareness of everything that's surrounding you. You know, the drugs, the guns, the awareness of you know, the education part of it. We want to, you know, lifelong stories that we've had and put people in different situations, and I think it was a great learning process for the ball club, because you need these. I think I'm encouraging any coaches or any university that this is the right step when you bring the law in and they tell you the rules of what you need to do as far as when a police stop you. Those things are so important. If you don't have that intervention, then you don't have anything that's going to help your ball club to stay out of trouble and to be the positive.
It was a great night, really informative to our football team. Having Neil Smith come and speak to our football program, along with also having Kevin Regan and Gary Baker. Both of those guys are former Emporia State football players. For them to come down and give their time and speak to our players about a lot of important things that they need to know as far as how to conduct themselves both on and off the field. It was a special night. Anytime Neil Smith walks in the room, whether or not you know he's an NFL Pro Bowler and a two-time Super Bowl winner, he's going to bring attention to our players just at how big he is. So it was a good night. Our players, I think, got a lot out of it. You know, they were able to, even after the talk was over, to spend some time with Neil and ask him some other questions, just about not only about football but about life in general.